What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to the Data Analyst with Leicester on FM22. Today we have Brighton in the Premier League. As you see by the table, we are currently 11 points behind Manchester United. Things are going horribly. We've not gotten any better. We've only played one game since I last saw you, but it wasn't good. But Man United are just stupid on this game. They're so stupid. They started off the season with a win against Wolves, then a draw against us, and a loss against Chelsea. Since that, they've dropped 4 points in 4 months. Why are they so good on this game? There has to be some sort of bias in the people who make the ratings or something, because they should not be this good. So dumb. But we have just been awful. Our last game, we played Aston Villa, and we drew 1-1. Another draw, another game without a win. And it's because our strikers are just god-awful. I'll show you the strikers here in a sec, but we were the better team. 1-1 draw, we should have won that game. 14 shots to 4. 4 shots on target from 14 shots. Somehow Jimmy Vardy got a 6.9. I don't know how, but Barnes was god-awful. Edwards wasn't very good. Our midfielders, James Maddison got the goal. But I want to show you how long it's been since a striker has scored. So, look at Jamie Vardy. Look at his form. It's been about a month since Jamie Vardy scored a goal. His last goal was against Burnley. And since then, he's only gotten 1 assist, and that was in this match. The last match against Aston Villa. He's gone 5 matches without a goal. And even before that, he had a really good streak here where he's scoring a lot of goals. 4 goals against Antwerp. But he's just not scoring anymore. And then no one else is scoring either. Patson Daka is not scoring. He hasn't scored since he got a brace versus Antwerp. That's 2 months ago. I guess a little bit more than a month ago. But he's been awful, too. 6.3, 6.7, 6.7, 6.5, 6.6. He's been awful in every single opportunity I've given him. Strikers are awful. Kelechi Iheanacho, no better. Again, the brace versus Antwerp. Since then, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4. In the 3 games I trusted him to start. So he's not starting. He's been god-awful. It's just ridiculous. No one can score on this team. We are not scoring enough goals. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. We can't score. I don't understand why, but we just cannot score. But now I've got Brighton. And, where are they in the league? 10th. So they're not bad. So, we are just flying down the table. We were, so many points clear of everyone else in the league. Behind Manchester United, because Manchester United are stupid. But we were in a pretty good spot, and now we're flirting with dropping out of the Champions League spots. And we're probably going to, because I don't think we're going to turn this form around. But let's look at Brighton's team. They're playing, the reason I came back for this game is they're playing this. A 5-2-2-1. Something I've never seen before. Well, at least in this season. But, so it's going to be something interesting we have to do. They have an advanced playmaker with Luana. So I'm going to need a defensive midfielder there. I think what I'm going to do, they do have 3 center backs and 1 striker, so I think I'm going to play a 4th at the back. I think this is what I played last match, and it did not work. But it's not even something weird. It's a normal tactic. It's a 4-3-3. And the team was still awful. 2 inside forwards and a pressing forward. Nobody could score. Mezzala, he actually got the goal. But what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm actually going to do something like this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this central midfielder. Whether I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder or as a central midfielder. But I want 2 defensive midfielders, I think, just to kind of deal with their 4 men in the middle. Kind of pack the middle of our pitch a little bit more to kind of deal with, because they're probably going to be attacking down the middle. So even though the data hub will certainly say they're best down the left flank, if it doesn't, I'm sure it will. But what do I do with that other central midfielder? I think I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder. Just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if there's a wrong call to make here. I don't know if there's a right call either, but I think I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder. It'll let me. Why wouldn't it let me place him there? There we go. So, which side do they have their playmaker on? The left-hand side. This is going to be, I'm going to make him a ball winner support. We have a lot of injuries, too, so this isn't great. I'm going to struggle to field a good team. I want this to be like a Scuna Volante. Start on support. I think that's going to be Sumare. I'm going to make this an advanced playmaker. And I don't know. Tielemans is injured. James Madison is injured. Those are our two advanced playmakers. So Harvey Barnes is even injured. So we don't have anyone that can play there. He's going to return tomorrow, but so he's going to be all right. But how is his passing? 12-4. He's not an advanced playmaker, though. Dewsbury Hall might have to play that role. Marcus Edwards is actually a pretty good passer. 14-16. Well, I play Marcus Edwards there. And then I think I want to play wingers down the wings because they're playing with just two fullbacks. No wing backs. See if I can exploit down the flanks. Go very attacking for my fullbacks. Go wingers. So let's go winger, attack, winger support. This is going to be Mark Albrighton. This is going to be... I think I'm going to play Harvey Barnes even though he's right-footed. I think he has a strong left foot. Fairly strong left foot. I think I'm still going to play him as a winger. I mean, I guess I could play him as an inverted winger. It's not too much different, so that should be all right. I guess Jamie Vardy up top. I literally don't have any options of any players that actually scoring goals. I'm going to play him as an advanced forward. Should be able to do that. This is going to be Pereira. This is going to be Luke Thomas. Who's their striker? Trossard. He is quick but not big in the air. Yeah, 5'8", so definitely not good in the air. So I don't want slow players for one. So I don't need what's his name? Vestergaard. Probably gonna go Soyuncu and Fofana. I know they're good in the air, but they're also quick, so they're kind of what we need. Schmeichel. I'm gonna play my fullbacks on. Play him as wingbacks attack this game. Both of them as wingback attack. I'm gonna keep Scuna Volante on support for now. Might change that in the match if we need to. Let's look at the analyst support. How are they better down the left hand side? Okay, they're not good defensively down the left hand side, so it's good so far. And the movement tactic throws come from positions on the left. Like, surely they had to have played this game before and looked at this analyst report. And they didn't think, oh, every single analyst report says the exact same thing. Maybe it's not working correctly. All right, pass map. Looks like they're really working down this right flank. A lot through Joel Veltman. He seems to be their ball-playing defender. Passing. They're a decent passing team. Movement. They don't do a lot of dribbling. They're just okay in possession. Tackling. They're a very bad tackling team. Not super bad. They're pretty bad. I mean, Manchester United are worse in terms of tackling. That's surprising. But they don't do very many tackles. So the fact that they're still this poor is pretty bad. Yeah, they're pretty poor tackling. So we definitely want to run a defense. Is there anything else I want to change? Who are their center backs? Webster, Dunk, and Veltman. Okay, Veltman. He actually says Veltman's the central defender, even though he was the one all the plays went through last game. He's not very fast or good in the air. Webster, I don't know exactly how good he is. Pretty fast, pretty decent in the air, 2-footed. And then Dunk, I think, is a pretty good player. Not super fast, but really good in the air. Yeah, no reason to float in crosses or anything like that. Probably just going to do low crosses. Run a defense. Do I change the passing directness and tempo? Because it's not working. I need to change something. What do they like in terms of possession? Let's look at the opposition thing for now. In terms of possession. Okay, not great. What about if I go to the competitions? Premier League, team detailed. Where that in possession? Where are they? Better than us, apparently. Yeah, they're fifth. So we don't really want to play a possession style game. I kind of want to just see if it'll work, but apparently that's not going to be the right call. I'm going to play a little bit wider. Gonna lower the tempo and knock. Still going to go standard. I think I'm going to continue with all this. I think this should work. Like, obviously, Gegenpress supposedly isn't as good in this game, but I still think Gegenpress is pretty good. So, all right, that's the team. So, I'll have to rest some players because the game's in like 3 days. But I'll see you when we get to game day. We are back for game day, and it looks like they're not playing exactly what we originally thought. Currently, it says they're going to be having 2 attacking midfielders and an advanced playmaker with Mapai up top and Trossard as an attacking midfielder. Mapai is a pretty similar player to Trossard. Better physically in terms of strength, but he's not super fast, terrible in the air. So don't really need to worry about his aerial presence. And they don't have an attacking or advanced playmaker in an attacking area, so I don't think I need both defensive midfielders. And I want a central midfielder to be able to mark Adam Lallana. I think I'm going to change this a little bit, which means Edwards is going to have to come off. Dewsbury Hall is going to have to come in, and I'm going to go to this with Ndidi playing there. I still want a defensive midfielder to deal with it because they have 2 central attacking midfielders, so I still kind of want a defensive midfielder out there. Which side is their playmaker on? The right-hand side. Yeah, Ndidi can be there. I'm playing as a box-to-box. Dewsbury Hall here is not going to be a playmaker. He's going to be like a Mazzala or a central midfielder attack. Center mid attack. I don't know if he's got it in to be a Mazzala, really. He's actually pretty good at it. Let's try him as a Mazzala. Mazzalas are one of my favorite roles, so see if it'll work. And defensive midfielder, I'm going to ball winner support. I'm going to go ball winner defend, actually. I'm going to be on defensive duty. Still going to push both my wingbacks on. I don't think that changed really anything for my bench. No. Anything else I want to change here? Going a little bit less wide, or a little bit wider, I guess. A little bit lower tempo. Yeah, I mean, I might drop the line a bit because he is okay in terms of pace. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's fast enough that I need to drop the line. Like Fofana and Sancho are quick; they should be able to deal with it, even with the higher defensive line. Let's hope this team shows me something because actually, I don't know if I want Vardy to be an advanced forward with this on a 4-3-3. I kind of want him to drop deeper a little bit, so either deep line forward attack or pressing forward attack. I think he's best as a pressing forward, even though he has not been scoring with it. Playing pressing forward attack. All right. Fingers crossed we can actually do something today. I'm going to say I expect a win today. We need a win. I am expecting you to win this football match. Is it fair to say you need to start scoring more goals? Of course, if we're not scoring goals, then we're going to find it hard to win. Jamie Vardy needs to play better. It's not the best weather for football out there. How do you think the conditions will affect your performance? Our players can adapt to any situation. A little bit of weather isn't going to affect us. What do you attribute your recent good away run to? It's all down to hard work. There's no substitute for that. All right. Looks like we're both playing in blue. They've got a white and blue kit. We've just got our blue and white kit. So, obviously, big difference. I mean, yeah. Kind of hard to tell the teams apart, but as long as my players know who, the right team to pass to, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we have a very big chance to maybe drop even out of the European spots if we don't stop this slide quickly And there's been nothing to show me that they're going to stop this slide. Like, no, we haven't had any good performances in a while. I need to see something today. I need to see something from Jamie Vardy. He's supposed to be like a world-class striker, but almost. Maybe not world-class, but he's pretty dang close. One of the best strikers in the Premier League. He's always up there in terms of goals scored. But he's just been terrible. I can't score anything. I don't know if it's his age that's caught up to him or what it is, but he's just, I don't know if he's just not good in this game. But I never used Jamie Vardy before, so I thought he'd be really good because I always see him on top of the goal scoring charts whenever I play in England. But apparently he's only good for the computer. He's not good for you because it's not been great. I mean, he has a decent number of goals because he had a good run early on in the season, but it seems very streaky. Ricardo's going to look, he's done pretty well so far to go to this right hand side. Goes to Jamie Vardy and he misses because of course he does. He is Jamie Vardy. You got to score that. You absolutely have to score that. Another highlight here, corner. Looking for the near post, but Gross heads it away. Only as far as Harvey Barnes. Who gets blocked and they get on the attack. They're going to counterattack on us and probably score. Trossard in a lot of space. A lot of guys getting back, though. We've got enough men back. We should be okay. Fofana does well to win that ball. Fofana is kind of... What can I say? This personifies our current form. Just passing the ball into your own net. Schmeichel just falls asleep. He's not even looking at the ball. Mendy now on a 6.2. Because he passed the ball into his own goddamn net. Unbelievable. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. Jamie Vardy finally scores, but I think he's onside, so I think it's actually going to count. But, good lord. Like, we know this kind of thing works. This kind of Moneyball, analytics kind of thing works, because we were on a really good run to start the season. Like, we were playing very well. Playing different tactic every single week. I don't know if... I feel like it has to be other teams are getting their tactical familiarity up. We're not. And so they're playing at the best of their abilities, and we're playing like absolute garbage. That has to be it. I think tactical familiarity is more important as the season goes on. Which kind of makes sense, but... Far from pleased what I just saw from this team. Brighton 6.4. Mendy, 6.2. I need to see more. I need to see players actually looking like they give a crap. Because so far it hasn't looked like it. Like they've been sleepwalking out there. Like freaking Kasper Schmeichel was not even looking at the ball. He's just in la-la land out there. Not even playing the game. No wonder he gives us so many goals. Jamie Vardy, you have to score this. If you don't score this, you're benched. Let's go. He does. Like, I literally would have benched him if he missed that shot. It was such a good opportunity. Good ball through by Mark Albrighton. Good interception by Albrighton as well. And yeah, Jamie Vardy's behind the center backs. There's no stopping Jamie Vardy from there. Does well to chip it over the keeper. Just barely gets it past the keeper. Barely inside the post. We have a lead. I repeat, we have a lead. We have scored more than one goal. It's the first time in a month, but we've scored more than one goal. Ricardo Pereira. Down this right-hand side. In back post, Harvey Barnes hits the crossbar. Subs. Who's played poorly other than... Oh, it's completely screwed up. That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, Mendy's coming off. Chowdhury's coming on. Actually, no. Soumare's coming on. Actually, no. It's going to be Chowdhury. I'm going to go with Chowdhury. He's like the most fit player on the pitch, but he's also playing a 6.2. So maybe the fact he's fit is because he's not running. I'm going to bring on James Justin for Pereira. He's on a yellow. Don't want to risk him getting sent off. And he's tired, so might as well make that sub. One sub in our pocket. Trossard towards the back post. Fofana heads it away, but only as far as Alex McAllister. He hits the crossbar. Tell the team to focus. Going to start wasting time a little bit. Go to a lower tempo. See if we can hold on to possession a little bit more. Go extremely wide. What's the possession looking like? Pretty even. For a team that's been pretty good in possession this season, Brighton. I'm pretty happy with that. They've actually had a lot of chances. They just haven't been able to score them. Last sub. Houseball Brighton only has 6.6. He literally has an assist. He must have been terrible the rest of the match. We're going to Jose Perez for him. Waste time even more. I mean, they've been in this match. This hasn't been a one-sided game. They've had a lot of chances, kind of like that one. But they were playing like Leicester, missing all their good opportunities. Had more shots, but less shots on target. We had more XG, so we probably deserve to win this. Keep this down so I can see possession. Possession's pretty decent. Liverpool have beat Watford 5-0. Man United are losing. I repeat, Manchester United might lose their second match of the season to Leeds. I think they have. It's full time. Manchester United finally dropped points. They have dropped as many points this week as they have in the last 4 months. Well, they've dropped one less point this week than they have in the last 4 months combined. Jamie Vardy with an 8.9. He gets a brace. Good work. We weren't at our best, but we got the result. You never looked entirely comfortable, but is it fair to say you were relatively confident? You're never 100% comfortable at this level, and I certainly wasn't going to celebrate before the final whistle. Morale seems really high right now. How far can it take you? Sort of thing we need to build on and take advantage of. We can cultivate a strong team spirit. We'll be on to something special. How about that for a comeback? You must be thrilled. Okay, obviously I'm pleased with the result, but I have concerns about the performance. It wasn't, convincing. For a team that wants to challenge for the league, we can't be barely beating Brighton. We're only 10 points clear of them, to be fair. Next we got Tottenham, but they're in 11th. Jamie Vardy, man of the match. Well done. It's about time. All right, what do we got coming up? We finally end our stretch of 5 games without a win. Tottenham, good lord. And of course, we have this coming up. Like, that was our easy stretch. Burnley, West Ham, Norwich, Southampton, Villa, Brighton. We only got out of that stretch with 2 wins. Now we have Tottenham, Liverpool, Watford, who aren't very good, 16th. Man United, Brentford, Leeds, who are really good. Wolves, who are pretty bad, actually, and then Chelsea. So now it actually gets tough. We're struggling against bad teams. Not optimistic, but we'll see when we come back. I don't know. Depends on what we have to face. I mean, if we face, I didn't know if I was going to come back for this match, but once I saw their formation, I knew it was the right thing to do. I was hoping they would play the advanced playmaker and attacking midfielder, just because that'd be something different for me to try to stop. But yeah, I'll see you for the next episode, though. But that's going to be the end of this episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.